this is how we're going to intro it this time. Since you've never given us a freestyle on the pod, and we 96 episodes in, you got to at least give me 4 bars.
No.
I've given you bars like on 2 episodes, I think.
I don't think you have. I feel like that's cap.
So you want me to go first?
Yeah.
Ooh.
We can cipher it. We can cipher it.
Off the dome.
Yeah, we can cipher it.
All right, you got to punch me in right here.
All right.
Let me see. Check it. Let me see. My intuition drives itself. Call it a Tesla. I'll probably be parked in somewhere else in New York. Shout out Westchester. Hey, it rhymed. And I was just off the dome just now.
I'm not mad at it.
So go.
Not mad, okay.
Moneybag Matthews?
Moneybag Matthews.
Moneybag Matthews. You can't be Scott Shiesty. I'm going to take that title away from you.
I was never Scott Shiesty.
I'm just trying to give you a rap name. That'd be a rap name.
All right, ready? Coming to you live and direct. We about to come for your neck. No, I'm playing. I'm not about to do that.
Put some reverb. Let's hear it again.
Put some reverb on my shit. Turn me up in your mics and put some reverb on it. Don't fuck with the auto-tune. Just keep it straight like that.
That's funny.
Say no more.
But let's intro this the right way.
All right, bet.
Peace, love, salutations.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
The Podfathers are back. What's good? It's Trey.
And it's Scott checking bike and it's Stizzy.
Welcome back to another harmonious edition of the Brochillians podcast, episode 96.
96 of them guys. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know
we almost had 100.
Almost. It's coming quick.
We got something in store, too, for that.
Yeah, y'all definitely. Listen, we have like a couple things coming up for, you know what I'm saying? We got to roll out. That's all I'm going to say. We got to roll out.
And the fact that we got to 90-something, I'm starting to forget what episode we on each and every time. That's why I always like doubt myself when I look at you like,
no doubt.
This 96?
No, facts. I'm at that point, too, where like, I'm trying my hardest not to recycle conversations because, you know what I'm saying, we be talking about any and everything on this motherfucker, so it would be kind of hard sometimes.
Yeah.
But welcome back, you know what I'm saying, with your oh so blessed black and highly favored hosts.
We want to, of course, shout out the first timers,
the last timers,
and the in-betweeners
for coming back again week after week after week, showing much love, however you do that, whether it is liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing. You're sick. Turning them post notifications on, however you do it, because we are on YouTube. We on everything. You can't miss us.
Make sure you go check the audio out every Wednesday.
Yes, sir.
YouTube visuals are out every Saturday. And go back and listen to some of our classics. We got plenty of those.
We do have
plenty of those. I think we started uploading at 86 on YouTube, and we were all the way up to about to be 96. So that's 10 episodes in. We back on YouTube. So shout out to all y'all supporting, liking, sharing, subscribing. Flowers to y'all.
Yeah, no, that love is much appreciated for sure.
But how you feeling, King? How's your mental?
Yeah.
And how's your heart too?
I like what you did. Keep that in mind, cause something coming soon for y'all. Keep that in mind. But nah, I'm blessed. You know what I'm saying? I'm in good spirits this week. You know, I've just been chilling, trying to get through my daily shenanigans. You know, I'm back on my gym shit. I'm back, you know what I'm saying, eating properly and shit like that. I was juicing for a minute, so you know, we back in the swing of things.
Juicing like steroids?
Come on, natural juices.
Okay, hey, I just have
natural
to clean it up.
juices. The fruit juice, the vegetable juice, the flaxseed oils, all that good shit. The elderberry, all that good shit. That type of stuff.
Okay.
But you know, I'm off that for the time being. So you know, getting back in my regular swing of things. So, but yeah, I'm cool. How is your heart, King? How's your mental?
I'm not gonna cap. Before I got in here, I had a Kanye day. I had the Kanye face all day.
What happened?
I can't speak on it too much right now. Okay. Maybe a little bit later when we get to episode 100.
You can speak on it. Just don't say the name. Just don't say the name.
I can't. We won't talk about it.
All right.
But it was the Kanye face and the Kanye shrug about just the infrastructure of here, like meaning the United States, meaning how corporations are set up when you're trying to like climb the ladder and just trying to make the best out of your situation. And
no
it's
doubt.
just like certain things that's not in your control. You can't get mad at. I realize, you know, like
no doubt.
Sometimes you gotta let go and let God.
And it's definitely hard to do that too, especially when you're dealing with a power that is, you know, corporate America. A lot of things that you may not want to take personally, you normally, or not even normally, but sometimes you end up doing just because it's a roadblock for you, and you're not free to, you know what I'm saying, move or maneuver how you want. But just something to constantly think about, you know what I'm saying. Definitely don't take things like that too personally, or you know what I'm saying, too seriously.
But yeah, you know, I can't complain outside of that. You know, we here and we were having this conversation on your rooftop. But no, we were talking about you know, I was explaining to you how some people we've lost over the years, whether that be a Nip, a Kobe, Naya Rivera, all the greats, or even loved ones. You know, I wish I wish sometimes we take for granted that we get to do things instead of we have to do. Because I know a lot of times people wake up and say, you know, I have to go to work, or I have to do the dishes, or I have to contact my mom, whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
Like, no, you get the opportunity to get to do it. Everything in life is situational, so it's up to you to either choose to do it or not to do it. Nobody's forcing you to do anything.
I think often a lot of people forget too, like, how, I guess, detrimental it is to your thought, speaking things like that into existence, because, you know what I'm saying, your thought is what leads your day, or like what leads your, not even your day, but just your next steps into whatever you tell yourself something, and it, you know what I'm saying, your mind fills you up with that, so you move with that in your heart. So it's not just like, oh, I gotta go to work. It's like now your whole day is negative because you're already thinking, I have to do this, I have to be here for these 8 hours or whatever. So
exactly.
It definitely does take a toll on you. So try to change that perspective, make it into something positive, and maybe you'll feel better about your days, your weeks, your months, whatever the case is. Yeah,
and I hope everybody's well-being out there, whether you're listening to this as soon as we drop,
yes, sir,
in the morning on your way to work, on your commute back, wherever you at in the gym. I hope y'all day is going well.
No doubt. No doubt.
But yeah, we here. You want to be Segway King this week?
Sure, yeah, no doubt. Definitely. I'm not mad at that.
Got you.
The docket it's not too crazy. I feel like not a lot happened. I do want to kick off with this random question.
Okay.
I wanted to get your thoughts on it. I heard this earlier, but tell me this off the top. What network would you want to premiere your biopic if you had one? The Moneybag Matthews biopic.
So that's gonna be my nickname moving forward.
The live and direct true story of Moneybag Matthews.
It's gonna be me and my biopic, right? Me. I get to be the actor, or you have to choose somebody to be the actor.
If you want to be the actor, you can be. If you want to choose somebody, you can. Because that was gonna be my next question.
That's a great question too.
Yeah, my second question.
If anybody would have to play me, I would have to give it to my little brother. I think
I'm not mad at it, Swaggy. I'm not mad at it.
Shout out Swaggy P.
Shout out Swaggy.
But dang, what network?
What
like
network?
Meaning like BET or VH1?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's sick.
FX, HBO, Hulu, like it. Yeah, streaming service or network.
It's definitely gonna be an HBO Max premiere.
I'm not mad at it. Same day drop in theaters.
Same day drop in theaters.
I'm not mad at it. Okay, I see you.
Which show's gonna be on Comedy Central?
No, because those are booty call hours. I can't.
Booty call.
Yeah, because Comedy Central come on between the hours of midnight and 4-5.
Right, it's gonna come on probably after South Park or the Kevin Hart special.
Exactly. I'm not having that.
Okay.
I'm not having. Those are nasty nigga hours. No sir. Let me see. I think because it's hard. I don't know because I was going like between who I would want to play me, and it's up, and I don't know, it's not stuck, but it's up between like a serious like Denzel.
You would like want Denzel? Okay. Yeah. By the time you have a biopic, I think Denzel's gonna be 99.
It don't matter. We don't age. It don't matter.
I mean, we don't age, but I doubt he can play your role from when you're a teenager to
Denzel. Now. Fuck with your boy. We gonna get some shit together, all right? Because I know you listen. Or I don't know, somebody like weird, goofy, like Chris Brown. I don't know. Something weird. Something that's not like you wouldn't expect him to play me, but it fit.
I mean, Lakeith.
No, because he was moaning on the Chatty Patty house. No,
again, they said that was the audio that he had on his phone. Why did he have it on his phone? I have no idea.
And again, I'm not rolling.
Okay, all right.
Anyway, and then let me see. Network, I would say either
ESPN 2.
Nah.
not even on the main ESPN or ESPN 3.
2. Oh my God, nah.
What's the other one? ESPN U? They be having so many different ones.
It would be, I don't even know, because I don't want to say HBO Max because you already said
Keep that up, Jordan. Yeah, we're going to get to this next.
Yeah, facts. But, I don't know. Maybe a Hulu. Maybe a streaming service like Hulu where you can, you know what I'm saying? Because I might even break it up to like a part 1 and a part 2.
But see, that's the thing. I don't even know if I'm going to gander at your shit anymore. Then pause. Because on Hulu, I'm not paying like commercials. You gonna have a biopic with commercials.
So you wouldn't pay for my shit. Pause. That's crazy. You're a hater.
No.
I'm paying for the HBO Max though.
So?
It'd be your own people. It'd be your own people. That's crazy. Nah, okay, let's go ahead and get into this docket though. So I guess we're gonna start with this. Yeah. Might as well.
We're a music pod, right? We came off with the
music pod.
4 bars that we delivered.
The music
and I don't know
pod.
if that was cringy or not. I'm never gonna go back and listen to our bars.
Y'all hit her jack and let us know.
The Scammy, the Grammys.
Scammy Award 2021.
We're here this past weekend, and to be honest with you, I had no idea it was this past weekend. And doing my research in it, I heard it was down 53% as far as the viewership from last year's Grammy performance. And maybe some of that has to do with COVID. I get that, but I just feel like it wasn't promoted as much. And was it virtual?
I think so.
Okay, it was virtual because I did see like Baby have a performance. The Baby had a performance, and it was a couple other acts that I seen also.
The one that I saw was why am I blanking? Anderson .Paak and
and Bruno.
Yeah, that's the
Silk
one.
Sonic.
Mm-hmm.
We gotta have a group name now. We gotta have a rap group name.
Facts.
But yeah,
I can see though how their numbers have declined as much because like in general, like I guess the connotation behind award shows now is so like dull and ill-defined. I'm not saying all of them are scams, but people have just been like lackluster with them just because it's not, I guess, properly represented. If you want to say that
from our culture especially.
Right.
And what took me back and what makes me not take the Grammy seriously is I think it was the year 2012 or 2013 when Kendrick lost to Macklemore. Mm-hmm. And if you're a true hip hop fan, whatever you want to call it, if you're a part of this music culture and you have the audacity to say that Macklemore album is better than Kendrick Lamar,
you're a fucking sicko.
Throw yourself to the lions.
You're a fucking sicko.
Bro.
It was a couple people that I was shocked that won that year.
Yeah, that was the ultimate try against humanity.
Mm-hmm.
But we're kind of drifting. Anyways, the Grammys happened this year. Is this at the very top, Jordan? Like, as far as in order? My bad, bro.
Screaming!
All the way up the top. Go all the way up top. Scroll all the way up.
I think so.
Okay, this is it. Okay, so we can start off with Album of the Year.
Same thing.
So Album of the Year, Taylor Swift won Folklore.
Wow.
I'm not going to sit here and cap. I did not hear it.
Didn't listen to it.
I mean, Janae's album was good. Post Malone, I didn't hear his album either. Everybody else, Coldplay, Black Pumas, I've never heard of any of these artists or acts.
Wow. You got to
I've heard of Coldplay, obviously, but not Dua Lipa.
You got to diversify.
Okay. Maybe you're more privy to it than
because she's actually not like terrible.
Mm-hmm.
She's not something that I would go back to normally, and I don't know if like Taylor Swift won, so that's what that is. But I mean, I don't know. I feel like they just be caping for Taylor because didn't Taylor win?
Taylor
over
wins every other
Beyonce?
year.
1 year. This year too, but I don't know. Yeah,
I don't know how many Grammys Taylor Swift has, but I'm pretty sure it's probably up there with the Yeas and the Hoves.
Yeah, you think she
and Beyonce?
You think she fucking something to get on the list?
I'm not saying that. I just think it's rigged. You know, it's not made for us. Number one, we don't even know who's behind that board.
Facts.
Like, we know who is in charge. They're not privy to our culture, obviously, because it's been so many artists that have been cheated of Grammys. I think this year was the first time Nas won a Grammy this year too off of his album.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was a little overdue.
Way overdue, in my opinion.
Not even just album. He could have just won a Grammy for a song or whatever it was. Best new artist.
Yeah. And the thing is, I only say it's way overdue for Nas just because, like, I'm not the biggest Nas fan, but in, like, the grand scheme, when you look at the list of the past Grammy winners, I feel like Nas should have definitely been on this list.
Yeah, if Macklemore has a Grammy, we should have a Grammy. No questions about it.
That's big facts. That's big facts.
Now, I will say this album did go against that Freddie Gibbs, Alfredo.
Yeah.
That's tough.
That was wild for me.
That's tough.
Honestly. And in this category, I probably would have put Royce's album over
Royce
Nas'
snapped
album.
as well.
That's just me.
Jay Electronica, was that the one where Hove was on?
Yeah. He had the
you can't start off an album and somebody else rapping before you. Yeah, nah.
But see, the thing is with that album though, I was a little iffy. Like, it wasn't a complete miss for me just because, not only solely because he had Jay-Z on it and that was his debut. It was, you know what I'm saying, he did his thing on a couple of them.
There was some songs on there, but I'm just going to be honest with you. I've never went back to that album since the week it came out.
I'll give you that, yeah. It's only a couple of them, maybe like two of them, literally a couple of them that I've gone back to from that album. But yeah, I wouldn't have put that on there either for Best Rap Album.
Scroll up a little bit. Meg Thee Stallion and Beyonce won for Savage, the Savage remix. What was this? The Best Rap Song. Okay.
That's
this is surprising because this was tough. And Meg had a big year. But
she did.
Lil Baby's The Bigger Picture. That song went crazy. Roddy Ricch, The Box. That song played everywhere for like 6 months straight. If anything, Roddy Ricch, in my opinion, maybe should have got this one.
Yeah.
Drake and Lil Durk, I feel like the song kind of came and went. It was a big Nike commercial. It was cool for a few months. I don't hear people ever playing it again.
No, that's facts. I think, in my opinion, I would have given it to Lil Baby just because of the time. Just because, like, that was the biggest song. In my opinion, the biggest song of 2020. and it was so important to everything that was going on. Like, yes, I get Meg had, you know what I'm saying, a
talking about
great
Lil
year.
Baby's Lil Baby song?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because it dropped at probably the pinnacle or peak of that Black Lives Matter movement.
Exactly. And I get, like, Meg had a great, tremendous year. Nothing, you know what I'm saying, not taking anything from her, and Beyonce is just queen. So I get that. But, like, for best song, I would have given it to Lil Baby.
Mm-hmm.
Best for maybe, you know what I'm saying, best discography or best, like, impact, or not even impact, but as far as, like, momentum in the year, right. Meg, sure.
Yeah, because you can argue his year was just as egregious as Meg's that year. That was 2020, 2019 going into 2020. And that was a crazy year.
It was most of 2020 if you really think about it. Like, yeah.
Did you get a chance to gander at the performance of Lil Baby's The Bigger Picture?
I didn't. Mm-mm.
I seen bits and pieces. It was interesting. I guess, like, as an artist or as Lil Baby, I didn't expect him to do this as a Grammy performance. Maybe I seen him rolling out one of his other hit singles before he did, you know, a Black Lives Matter statement to the Grammys.
No, I respect that. For doing that specific song, and on the Grammys,
he gets
no
respect
less,
for that from me.
Yeah, I can't agree with what you just said. Like, I would have wanted this more than anything else that he has in his discography.
Because this is still going on to this day,
and that's why I wanted more.
Like, every day, literally.
Yeah, no, I'm not mad at it.
Do you think anybody, or who got scammed this year? Let's go back to the list real quick.
Off the top, Abel.
Abel did, because he didn't get nominated for shit, right?
Yeah, Abel got scammed. I'm not even, you know, I'm not the biggest Abel fan.
Best R&B, Beyonce, Black Parade. Okay, that won over. Yeah, okay, I'll give her that.
I'm in agreement to that. Beyonce should have won. And, I mean, she did.
Best tradition. What is traditional R&B performance?
Honestly, I was gonna say urban. Like, that's what they mean. That's what they mean by it, urban. I don't know, because it says performance.
Best traditional nigga performance, R&B performance?
Fact, no, dead ass.
Okay, best R&B song. Her won a Grammy. Okay. Robert Glasper featuring her. I don't want to slaughter this other name that's part of the song. Better Than I Imagined is the name of the song. And that won over a few different songs. Skip Marley and her, Chloe and Haley.
Kudos to her.
Beyonce. Okay. Earth Gang. They were nominated for a Grammy. Best progressive R&B album. What is okay? They have to break down these subcategories of what does progressive R&B mean.
I have no clue what that could even possibly mean. Cause really, I feel like if you putting words like this on your subcategories, it's like you just reaching for something to put some black names in.
Janae had a couple nominations too. I mean, I wouldn't have been mad if she won that one. I don't know what progressive means. Like, are they moving the R&B sound forward?
Who is Thundercat, bro? Like, no.
Thundercat, I'm familiar. They have a. I don't know if it's a group or if it's one person, but they have one person.
One person?
Okay. I heard a song with him and Wiz.
Okay.
And the song's actually hard. I'm familiar with Thundercat.
Okay.
Or at least a little bit of his body of work.
Interesting. Yeah, I wasn't privy to it before this. When I see the listing, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna listen to more of them. But nah, I didn't know. Okay. I'll take your word for it.
Let's see what else they got on here. Best R&B album, John Legend. Giveon? Giveon? Is it Giveon? Giveon?
I think it's Giveon. I think it's Giveon. I don't know though.
I'm so immature, bro. Why does he do that monster voice when he sings songs? Y'all know what I'm talking about?
See, the thing is, we had this conversation off pod, and I'm not even like gonna sit here and say I like love it, but I don't hate it like you getting off right now. Like, it rocks for what he sounds like. It rocks for him. I get it.
And people, and this is sidetracking off the Grammys, people don't want to kill, what's the name's last song that he just put out? Brent's? Yeah, it was a mid.
I'm not going to kill it. I'm not going to say it was Brent's best, but I'm not going to kill it.
Call me Casino. I'm killing it.
Wow. Wow. Yeah, I can't get with you on that one.
I'm killing
y'all hit Jack. I can't get with you on that one. Brent, honestly, he hasn't missed for me yet. It's not something that I'm like, oh crap, Brent dropped some shit. But like, show me off, like, yeah, shorty. And he caping for the women on International Women's Day when he dropped.
Okay, I seen that. I wasn't mad at the message of the song, but I just think, I don't know, the past couple Brent songs just haven't been there for me. He has the one with Tyler. I didn't really care for that one either.
What?
No.
Yeah, you are.
Might be an unpopular opinion, but
it is. I'm gonna let you ride. I'm gonna let you die on that one alone.
Hey, I think your unpopular opinion is the WandaVision thing, because everybody that's in my circle or that I associate with, they've been saying it's not it.
Honestly, it may singularly, it may not be it. But when you're looking at the grand scheme of the whole Marvel universe and the storyline that they're trying to like put together with all these movies, it's vital. It's definitely vital. That's why I'm saying I can't say it's mid because it's vital.
Again, in terms of replay value, it's not there. It's not there, and that's okay.
But listen, it may not be. It may not have the highest. I'm trying to
make you understand it's okay, King.
It's not.
It's trauma.
No, because listen, in my opinion, it has replay value if you're someone like me that goes back to the beginning and watches them in order.
I do it
but everyone doesn't watch them in order. That's all I'm saying.
I don't think you're going back to the Hulk, that terrible ass Hulk movie.
I do.
No, you don't.
They're not on Disney Plus.
You gotta say DSP.
I was. They're not on the DSP. The Hulk Johns, they're not on Disney Plus. But
was that?
I do go back to them.
But was that it for the Grammys though? I think was that the major ones that we cared about at least.
Who else did you think got scammed?
Kanye won one, right, for best gospel album with Jesus is King. But I think definitely Abel got scammed, and we're missing a whole plethora of artists who didn't get nominated. And that's the thing about the Grammys. It's like, does it really matter? At one point in time, I think it was viewed as the highest award that you can achieve or accomplish. But now, like, we know this shit doesn't have as much validity as it used to, or even if it ever did at one point. Because I'm not crazy. If I didn't get nominated or if I didn't win, I'm okay with it. Okay. I'm okay with it personally.
So you saying if you did come home with a Grammy, it's like, okay, I want a Grammy.
I mean, that's cool and everything, but I think realistically, these artists are doing it for the fans at the end of the day. They're doing it for their fan base and the people that back them and their hometown that backs them.
As you should.
I think that's ultimately what it comes down to. Because if you're fighting your whole career just to say you have a Grammy, I don't know if you're necessarily doing it for the love.
No doubt. And I mean, definitely, especially like when you look to this past year, everything was about the fans. I don't think anybody was doing anything for any couth of an award just because nobody knew if there was still going to be awards ceremonies or anything like that to be given out.
No, I'm not saying it doesn't elevate you, because we were having this conversation off mic, you know. Look at 21 Savage when he won that Grammy. Yeah. That took his career to a different peak.
True, but that was in a different time.
That was, 2 years ago? Or last year?
That was a different time. The 2019
Grammys, every year is a different time. Everything is moving fast forward.
But dramatically, though. Dramatically.
Yeah.
That was pre-COVID. That's what I'm saying. It was dramatically a different time. But I guess, kind of segueing into another Grammy Performance Award, low-key. Can we get into this Kirk Franklin chewing his son out? Because I seen you put that on there. And I caught a snippet of it. But why was he going off?
Is Kirk Franklin going to fade his son?
He should.
He should?
I mean, like, not like fade. Like, not
no, that's a fade.
Oh, not like,
I mean, like a taper fade?
I mean, no. I'm not saying like fade for like run me 30, like just on the strength. No, I'm saying like he should definitely like chew his son out. Yes, like he's definitely like, yes. Because
as Jordan pulls up Kirk Franklin and flies. They do look like twins, low key.
Facts though. Nah, that's facts. So you saying he shouldn't? Off the basis of what they were arguing about, and not like necessarily a fade, obviously, because we don't endorse child abuse. Okay.
No. Well, no. His child is 30-something years old.
Yes, but that's still his child.
Oh yeah.
He's not a kid. No, absolutely. But he's still his child.
Now I will say these are my sentiments, and I'll let you get into yours. Reading this article, I was like, okay, he curses at his son. Yeah. You know, as a parent, my parents did too. They did that to me.
For sure.
And it wasn't, out of disrespect. It was out of love. You know, if I fucked up in school or whatever the case may be.
I love you, but you're a fucking idiot.
Not even I'm a fucking idiot. It's just like, do fucking better. That's what it came down to. Yeah. And then when I heard the audio, it was a completely different thing. Like, you can't call your son or daughter a bitch ass nigga. Like,
that's too far.
In my book, that's just taking it too far. You can't call your child out their name. That's just not the principles and morals that my family was raised on. So I'm not going to instill that or just think that's okay with something else. Now, that sounds like a toxic relationship that they've had, because if he's getting that off, it's been way worse before. Because if you take it a step and say you a bitch ass nigga on the phone, excuse my language, I don't mean to keep saying it, but it's just like, damn.
No, that's facts. In all seriousness, there is a line, no matter what age, I guess, and I'm not a parent myself, but obviously, you know what I'm saying, I do have that relationship. Me and my mom's just very cool. So I mean, there definitely is a line, especially when you grown.
that line was invisible right there.
Yeah, it has to be a level of respect.
He was cat daddying through the line.
Nah, that's facts.
But I don't know. We don't have the audio. We don't really have to play it. But I mean, I just think
I didn't want to play it regardless. I had it.
Now, is his son? I would say his son might be kind of whack for leaking it to the world because you know how much your father has to lose. But at the same time, does that matter if you treat me like garbage? You know, his son could be gone tomorrow, and I'm pretty sure he'll regret each and everything he's ever said to him.
Okay, so I'm gonna say this: it does matter, leaking it or not, just because, in my opinion, any L that you take, whether it be with your family, with your girl, with whatever, you should take that in-house. Nobody needs to, you know what I'm saying? Nobody needs to be privy to that.
Deal with everything behind closed doors. Everything doesn't need to be addressed to the public or shown to the public.
Now, on the offhand, like, am I canceling him for leaking it? I'm not going to say that. No, it was just a little, like, whack. Like, why did you know what I'm saying? Like, that was just unnecessary. Now I feel like you reaching for something, or you just trying to kill your father, like, not literally, but you know what I mean.
Or maybe his son was just at that point where it's like, I can't get across to you, so this might be the only way to do that. And I'm not saying that's the protocol I would have taken.
Yeah, I think that's just too out of
maybe
pocket.
I don't know.
That takes on that takes on a whole nother life.
Again, that just sounds really toxic. You know, the way I grew up. You know, if I got in trouble at school, if I did some dumbass shit, they're gonna address me. They're not gonna curse at me every time. But even if they did, it's not in the terms of disrespecting me.
No, that's true. That's definitely
it's kind of like get your ish together on some
no
stuff.
doubt. And now I will say this too, though, and I'm just playing devil's advocate because I'm trying to see both sides. I'm never like saying it's a good idea or something that's justified when you do, you know what I'm saying, say words like that to your children or whatever. But at the same time, I have been in a situation where it wasn't my son, but it was like a younger like cousin or something like that, whatever the case was. And I was like, I guess like a figure for them in their life. And there is a point in time where children grow up and they want to try their OGs. Like, you
they
know
smell themselves.
Yeah,
they get to that age, close to teenager, if not a teenager when they smell themselves.
And sometimes needed is what you need to just ham somebody up real quick. Maybe not call him a bitch ass nigga or some shit like that.
Yeah, because you're never doing as a man. I don't think you would ever do that.
No,
like, people around me, the friends that I have that I call my friends, I don't think y'all are calling y'all sons or daughter outside of their name.
Hell no. But if you're trying me, I do have to somehow put some fear into you.
But what's trying you? Like disrespecting you?
Yeah, whatever the case is.
But disrespecting you in what way? Like calling you out of your name or what? Like
we gotta identify. Whatever point made Kirk Franklin call his son out of his name. At that point, I may not do that exact thing to you, but I'm hemming you up. I'm putting some fear of God in you so that you know you're not gonna try.
You gonna whoop your kids, ain't you?
I'm gonna discipline my kids. I'm gonna discipline my kids.
Okay.
It may not be hitting. It may not be like, you know what I'm saying, like whooping their ass with whatever instrument. Discipline is discipline.
I mean, a whooping is different than a beating. That's different. That's why I said whoop.
Okay, whoop.
It's like, okay, I'll whoop you with a belt.
Whoop, maybe. If it depends, because all kids, you know what I'm saying, their temperament changes all the time, so it's very different. And that may not be what's needed for certain temperaments. But discipline for sure.
I'm sorry. This stuff, guys, if y'all listen to the audio, this stuff on the screen is crazy.
Facts, though. Facts.
This is crazy.
But though. Like,
I get
you know
though.
what I mean? It's just a certain point where sometimes what's needed is you got to put the fear in them. Maybe that was a little bit overboard.
But see, for me, if we're taking this a little bit further, I don't want my children to fear me. I want us to be able to sit down and have a conversation on why you feel that way, and let's work through it.
True. No, fear is not always the answer.
I don't want anybody to fear me. Everything is love. Everything is love.
But at the same time, though, certain things like will trickle down into like respect as a greater aspect. So if like if you a child and you looking up to your OG and you like not necessarily questioning them for what they may or may not know, the fear of this man has something over me leads sometime into respect.
But what part of that trickles down to, okay, you're the parent, so maybe you're not doing something right?
Oh, I mean, that has to be a thought too. It definitely has to, like, you have to have both sides of it, because as a parent, you have to know when to, you know what I'm saying, take a different route, or not even just as a parent, but as somebody that's a mentor or whatever, there's somebody younger than you, you have to know when, like, and what kind of route to take. There's other ways to
discipline and get to people other than just physically
and fear,
or physically abusing them or like harming them, whatever it is. Like you can't do that. That's just my.
No doubt.
You can't do that.
But then, too, let me ask you this, too. Like, what way would you, I guess, try to get a grown-ass man to respect you?
But see, okay, if it's to the point that we're grown and we're still having this, something detrimental at a young age happen, because that's something that didn't happen yesterday, in my opinion. That's from trauma. That's from some form of trauma that happened in that guy's teenage years. I'm just speculating now.
No doubt.
Or their early childhood. Something had to happen from that point all the way up to now. And I don't know if it's him not being in his life enough or whatever it is. Mm-hmm. Something happened early on to carry over to this, to get to this point.
No doubt. I can see it being a plethora.
Like, as a parent or whatever, son,
it's not just one day you waking up.
Yeah, you're never putting your shit on Front Street.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If we blow up tomorrow and I get into the worst argument in my life with my dad or my mom, I'm not putting that shit on Front Street.
No doubt. And that's just how we move, though. That's how we move. We're not in the limelight like how they are. So maybe, like, you know what I'm saying, his first thought was, I need people on my side about it, so let me leak it. Maybe that was his thought.
And that was my original statement. So again, I guess, does Kirk owe him the fade?
Like I said, I don't endorse child abuse. That's all I'm gonna say.
This guy's PC trained right here.
So do you think it?
Nah, I don't think so. I just wanted to see how far on the ledge you was gonna go.
Nah, I'm not gonna say that. I think, like, cause the thing is, that's a very touchy subject for me. Like, when I'm thinking about it, like, solely from my specific point of view, my, you know what I'm saying, relationship with any male role model or whatever in my life is a little different than most. Yeah. So I'm not gonna sit here and say, like, yeah, like, that's deserving of a fade. Nah, cause certain different temperaments, like I said, deserve different kinds of roots. You know what I mean?
I'll tell you who is gonna catch the fade. The banks that didn't give their stimulus out yet.
No, that's facts.
I don't know if Bank of America, Wells Fargo, all the big corporation banks that y'all have, I have a credit union, so I got my shit.
Now, don't say y'all, because I still ain't got my first one.
Oof.
So that's just what that
you
is.
owe somebody a fade then.
What?
A few.
Yo, Sam, come see me.
But the stimmy dropped. I got mine today at least. I know a lot of people were expecting theirs on Wednesday or to hit. Mm-hmm. And I don't know. How you feeling about it? I know some people are talking about what they plan on doing with this stimmy this time around. Third time's a charm, right? Mm-hmm. First one was $1,200. Second one was $600. Now this one is $14. And I feel sad by even saying the numbers because you say you can get not one of them.
It's all good.
I just want to say, just be smart with it. You know, if you want to invest in yourself, pay some bills, do all the things that you have to do first, or that you got to do first before you travel across the country. Or go to the club and blow it.
No doubt.
That's my plight on it.
I think I just want to speak to the mindset of so many people, because it's like everybody, or not even everybody, and I get, like, you know what I'm saying, the time that we're in right now, considering COVID and considering the lockdown and everything, but a lot of people have been solely depending on this $1,400. My guy, don't depend on this $1,400. Like, figure out how to, you know what I'm saying, stack and flip that $1,400, because shit is only gonna last but for so long.
Well, that too, but some people are in horrible situations where they lost the job and, you know, they're still
I'm one of them.
And they need that they need more than that. They need triple that.
No doubt.
They need triple that.
But you know the government not trying to give you triple that. Yeah. So why, you know what I'm saying, sit on your hands and look, I'm waiting for my credit union, my bank to, you know what I'm saying, drop my $1,400 so I can go to the club, so I can go to the hookah lounge.
And when I got my $1,400 this afternoon, it got me thinking, do homeless people get stimulus checks?
No, they don't.
And so, you say that. But I found a thread. I don't know how much validity this has. Mm-hmm. They said, this girl said, I just found this out. If you are homeless, you can go to a tax return office where they will file something called an EIP return. I have no idea what that is. Mm-hmm. They will put the money on a debit card after. So, some people have been retweeting this and talking about this on the internet. So, I don't know if this message finds somebody that's homeless or that don't have it.
Yeah,
you can look into that. I'm not saying that will work, but yeah.
Actually, let's get into this, because this is low-key a topic that I don't know, I've been wanting to get into.
Yeah, people have been crowning Biden, calling him Moneybag Joe.
Joe?
Is he really a hero in this? I mean, this was way overdue.
That's sick. I'm not going to... No, that's sick. The fact that they got the... No, I'm not even going to touch on it. But yeah, that's sick. But nah, I do want to get into this topic, though. The homeless people, like, I guess, I don't know, community is actually really, really wild in Atlanta. Like, I try to do my part, and I try to do, you know what I'm saying, what I think is best for, you know what I'm saying, when I do see the homeless, or when I do see people that ask for help and things, and sometimes I might, you know what I'm saying, give them a couple $. Sometimes I might give them some food or whatever. I try to do the right thing and direct them in the right place, which is, you know what I'm saying, why I fuck with you for reading that post. Be it true or not, like, it's spreading, you know what I'm saying, some kind of knowledge on how to help others.
Right.
But I say that to say, like, the homies be going crazy in Atlanta, bro. Like, I tried to get this dude a burger one time.
This man just did a flip. This crackhead. Wow. But yeah.
But no, I tried to get this homeless dude a burger one time, and he told me why I didn't get him fries and a drink.
Oh yeah, I had something similar.
I was tight.
Yeah. But I mean, at the same time, I don't take it personally because sometimes they don't be in their own right mind. So I take everything in consideration. I don't really be tripping like that.
You was in your right mind to ask me for some food.
At the end of the day, you know you did a good deed. And
yeah,
that's all that matters, man. So just keep it pushing. It's all right.
I'm gonna always be the one to try to help. No doubt.
Because whether they tell you thank you or not, they appreciate that. They appreciate that food for sure. I've definitely had a homeless person tell me one time. I got them a McChicken and everything. This is way back in the day, and she was like, "Oh, you didn't give me no nuggets either or sauce." I was like, I'm sorry. Like that's all I could have done. I was like, at least I got you, a Sprite and this.
Nah, no doubt. So, doing your good deed, you know what I'm saying?
I ain't tripping on that.
Whatever for the day or whatever, you know what I'm saying? It's always a good thing for
That's just Atlanta for you.
That's what I'm saying.
That's just an
like,
Atlanta thing.
That shit just catches me off guard type shit. Because if you don't fuck with them, they gonna come for your ass. If you don't give them enough, they gonna come for your ass.
And them Atlanta crackheads, they be having superpowers.
What?
We just seen one flip just now.
Yeah, they be on go. This man is doing a magic trick. Hey. Like, what? That's his superpower. He said, fuck the crib. I got some magic for your ass. What's good?
But yeah, that's the stimmy.
Speaking of some magic, though, I want to get into this because I seen it's on the top of the docket. The top of the docket. Kim K single.
Kim K
Tell
is
me why
big
you
single.
put that up.
Because we talked about this weeks ago on our pod, and I was thinking it was propaganda. You always hear rumors, or you hear the TMZ outlets talk about, are Kim and Kanye finally breaking up? Yeah. And it was the same thing with the A-Rod and J-Lo last week, too. Yeah. And people were speculating, is J-Lo single? Mm-hmm. And I know, I'm pretty sure guys were sliding in them DMs, trying to get in contact with her, everything.
Drake slid.
Yeah.
Drake slid.
So I guess this is a real thing. And from reports I've been seeing, they're saying that Kanye's making Kim talk to his security to even talk to him, and vice versa.
Do you think?
Which puts you? No, I was gonna say which is weird because they have children together,
right?
Not just children. 1 or 2; they have a few.
Yeah, 4, I think, to be exact, 4 or 5.
So I don't know. I just anytime it is a divorce, that's a bad thing to see because I think people think when you hear about a divorce, it just happened that day. Like no, it was points leading up to this. So just because it's coming public now that they're divorcing, they might have set this in stone or started that rollout 5 or 6 months ago. Maybe when we did talk about it.
That's facts, yeah. With any divorce, I feel like it's not, you know what I'm saying?
No divorce is pretty.
The day before you hear about, they're getting divorced. I'm pretty sure they was done probably like 9 months ago.
Yeah, no divorce is pretty, especially when children are involved too. So I don't know. I just want to say, of course, prayers to everybody that's involved in that situation.
No doubt.
I would want to never go through a divorce, and I think our generation is more than 50% of couples that divorce.
Yeah, it's it's a regular thing now. My question to you, do you think Kanye's doing a disservice to his kids by making it that way? Like her only point of contact is through security?
Again, I don't know if it's true or not, but if we're speculating, I think it's doing a disservice. But I think Kanye needs to get his mind right, his mental right.
You think she's in part the reason for his antics?
From the outside looking in, I think as of recent, which means the past couple of years, I think Kim was trying to do her best to support Kanye and help him out. Okay. Everything from his breakdowns to when he decided to run for office, she was trying to help get people out of prison.
Yo, man, get this off the camera.
Yeah, and he over here campaigning for or confiding with or being in cahoots with Trump. True. So it's just two different. I don't know. It's way two different spectrums for me. So I think, if anything, Kim was trying to initiate or try to find him some help.
As a good wife should.
And then at some point, as people, you reach your breaking point, and that was probably enough for her. Reasons. I think the whole running for presidency, that might have been her breaking point. Mm-hmm. But what do I know?
So they're speculating that Kim K is going to do a documentary about her divorce. Are you watching that? Yeah.
Nah, I really didn't even want to talk about this because I don't want to seem like the Chatty podcast house. And be gossipy about who's breaking up. So I don't know. I don't know if I'm crazy about a Kim K divorce or anybody divorcing Doc. Mm-hmm. Because again, I don't want to see y'all break up and go through. It's sad. It's sad. Regardless of what the reason is that it didn't work out, it's sad to see.
Right. I definitely say, prayers up to whoever's in that situation, and hopefully it does end out the best way possible for all parties, Kim, Kanye, and most importantly the kids for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess kind of segueing into some more media news. Can we get into this Netflix?
You put this on the doc, so go ahead, bro.
So I seen it. I don't know how true it is. If it is true, I'm pretty sure a lot of us will be heated. I might want to run my one on Netflix too. But the excuse me, the headline reads: Netflix is testing a new trial that will crack down on password sharing. So basically, you know what I'm saying, you can't send me the codes no more. You can't send me the password.
Netflix, mind your fucking business. All right, but go ahead and continue.
I mean, so that's all it says.
That
says according to reports, the streaming giant is testing out a new feature that prompts users to verify they live with the account holder. If you don't live with the owner of this account, you need your own account.
So I seen headlines on this months ago, and we may have touched on it briefly at a point in time.
Mm-hmm.
Netflix, mind your fucking business.
Facts.
That goes back to my original statement. My bad. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, like, and I think we had this talk 2 episodes ago with Subscription Land. Where's everything going? If I'm paying y'all $18 a month, I can go to the moon with my password if I want and share it to all my friends and family. It's okay. I'm paying y'all still. But they feel like, we're losing out on money. We expect everybody to have their own individual.
They want all their ends.
I get that. But at the same time, I don't expect my 10-year-old cousin to have his own Netflix account and he don't even have a job.
And mind you, they're not the only ones doing this. Hulu started doing this a couple months back.
Oh, word.
They now...
And your biopic wants to be on Hulu?
See, and that's the thing, because I'm getting all my ends. I'm getting all my ends.
I'm not paying.
Y'all not about to cheat me. All my streams, yeah. I want all my ends, just like Hulu. What you mean? Yeah, that's not fair.
I think it's greedy.
How is it greedy?
Because
it's
again,
greedy of you.
No, because again, I get that it cuts off them losing money in a way, but at the same time, I'm paying y'all. So if I want to share it to my little cousin or my brother or my friend,
thing. You paying them, your brother not paying them. I fuck with you, Swaggy, but
again, it's a luxury to have these platforms because I'm paying $18.99 for Netflix. Then I got to turn around and pay Hulu $10. Then I got to pay Xbox Live another $15.
But why is it a luxury?
These are bills. These are bills.
But why is it a luxury when they're doing you a big service?
Are they really doing us a big service?
Maybe not Netflix specifically.
Let's call it spade. No, but we're talking about Netflix.
Okay.
Let's call it spade a spade.
Sure.
Majority of the content that's on Netflix, whether that be television shows or quote-unquote blockbuster specials, they some mid. You're not going to majority of those titles. They're good to just have. No, as of the past couple years. It was at one point in time, it was like, okay, I see why I'm paying for Netflix. But I think from 2019 to now,
I'll give you that. Those past 3
people
years.
Everything you hear now is Paramount Plus, because that's coming out soon.
Yeah.
The HBO Maxes, and even the Hulu. I'm hearing Hulu a lot more than I'm hearing Netflix now.
No doubt.
And again, these are luxuries to have. Not everybody can afford a $20 a month subscription.
True, but is that their fault that you can't afford it?
No, but is it my fault?
How is it a luxury?
Is it my fault that I'm paying y'all and I want to share it to somebody else?
Yes.
Aww.
Yes. That from their eyes, yes. Not from mine, because of course I'm still giving my homies
They need a fade. They need the temp fade. But actually, they need the gumbo.
They following suit. Following suit. So would you be mad if HBO Max did it too? Would you discontinue?
Well, the thing is, and that's the position I'm in. Not to put my shit on Front Street, but I share passwords with people, so I'm on my parent shit. So
they're coming for you.
Once that confirmation code, I'll be like, Mom, go ahead and send over that code.
Listen, Netflix, Hulu, and HBO Max is coming for you.
Man.
They're letting you know tonight. They're emailing you tonight. Listen, Trayvon, get your shit together or we're canceling your subscription.
And see, that's why it's also important to rethink and reconvene with who you're spending your money with, who you're sharing your dollar with. Because do you want to share your dollar with those creators or the real ones like us who are actually touching the people and trying to make a difference and trying to inspire not just the generation but the youth as well?
It's subjective because a lot of people, sex sells as well as people's downfalls. So not everybody trying to see that. Facts. You know what I mean? So it's just subjective. I get that. But as far as like Netflix, I'm really not concerned about it because I ended my Netflix subscription.
Oh yeah, I canceled
So
that.
the fact that y'all doing that is cool.
And you know what's sick? I canceled that for Joe's Patreon. I'm
Word?
the top tier to $25 a month, so that's coming out the first every time.
I'm not
And
mad.
he charged me twice because I signed up, I think on the 18th, and then it doubled back on the first. So I was like, "You got 50 from me?
Joe
Come
said, "I
on,
need
Joe.
that."
Come on, Joe. I love you, but come on,
Joe
guys."
said, "Look, let me go ahead and scan real quick. Let me get my shit off." So is it worth it though?
And at the same
is it
time,
more worth it than Netflix? The Patreon, Joe's Patreon, is it more worth it than Netflix?
I would say yes, only because I'm invested more into them and where they're going to take it. Because again, they're the creators of this. I want to see where they take the culture. People might hate, but Joe is one of the pioneers of this podcast shit.
You can't hate. I mean, I guess like people are, but you can't hate because literally, like, you cannot be a fan of Joe musically or just like his content that he puts on the pod, no doubt. But at the same time, you can't deny the fact that like, and not trying to like ride this nigga dick or anything like that. King's dick, whatever. Pause. But
see, we gotta stop that too. Just because you're bigging up somebody, we don't gotta be.
Well, I mean, I'm
you know
not.
What I'm saying?
From my perspective,
no, I'm not
just
sure, but
saying
I'm just saying
yeah,
like
no doubt.
That's the narrative now. People want to say when you big up somebody.
Yeah, but you can't deny. You know what I'm saying? The strides that he's making for the industry, specifically podcast industry, and that's just what it is.
And again, not everybody can go. We were having this conversation off mic about possibly doing a Patreon and. Yeah. Did I spill the beans?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I mean, no, because I kind of said it before. We didn't get into it. You want to get into it now, or you want?
We don't have to because it's kind of towards the end of the pod. We can get on to it.
That's facts.
The next episode.
And it's gonna be a rollout because we got like 4-5 days coming for y'all.
That's the thing. I don't expect all 200 people or 300 people who listen to this podcast to subscribe to it, but the 10 or 20 that do, or even if it's 2 people.
200,000 people that.
Okay, we can say 200,000. All of our interns are working in the background.
80 people. Look,
80
we
people
appreciate
over
the
here.
whole team. All y'all cooped up in the corner over there, no doubt, screaming. I fuck with you heavy. Yeah.
All of our million people that listen.
Facts.
Not everybody can go. So if it is 2 people that pay for it, that's cool too. I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
But that lets you know that it's somebody that's invested in you and seeks further than maybe what we see. Mm-hmm. So that's a good thing.
No doubt. I think that is something that is a very like. I don't even want to say virtuous, but lack for a better word, I will say virtuous. That's like a virtue to keep.
Futurist? No, futurist.
No, that's not a word.
I'm a futurist.
Are you?
That's not a word. Futurist.
I'm just fucking with you.
I've heard Kanye get that off before.
Nah, it is a word. I was just fucking. I just want to see your face. I just want to see your face.
I'm a free thinker.
It is a virtue to keep like that mindset, like that way of thinking when you care about like even if it is just the 2 people. You know what I'm saying? To excuse me. To put on for us like that, or whatever, 50,000, whatever the case is, that is something to keep. So definitely, kudos to you, King, for sure. Was there anything else that you wanted to get? Excuse me.
Did you care about your King Drew Brees retiring?
My king? Yo, you gotta stop doing that because I am never calling a white man my king. That's just what it is. I'm sorry, but no. Do I care? I mean,
Drew Brees announced his retirement. Maybe 2 days ago or 3 days ago, depending when you hear this pod.
It was time.
It was time. It was long overdue. And I was preaching that when they lost in the playoffs. I was like, it's time for him to hang it up. He was 42.
Right.
He had a great career. I'm still pro fuck him because of the whole Black Lives Matter movement and his rebuttal to the flag.
Right.
Come on, fam.
Yeah. It was definitely time. I don't think he was really getting too much of shit off.
Yeah, 21 years. Wow. Yeah, he played. He's played forever, and I'm not gonna sit here and say he's only did that was the only horrible thing he did. I don't know what else he's done, but at the same time, he did do a lot for Katrina and that city of New Orleans during the time when that hit, because I think that's when he first came to New Orleans around 04, 05. And I know he's donated millions upon millions of dollars to different foundations and helping individuals out there. So that's dope.
And I mean, that's dope. Not for nothing, I'm not a fan, but he's a legend in the game of football, to the game of football. And that's just what it is. Like, you can't deny, you know what I'm saying, what he's done for his team, especially the New Orleans Saints. But it was definitely overdue, in my opinion.
And he won a Super Bowl 2010. He beat the Colts. I remember that Super Bowl like it was yesterday. That was a great quarterback. Or that was great quarterback in terms of for the game. For the game of the NFL.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. For the game, sure.
As Saints fans, I know a couple. They're very hurt about it. They don't think Taysom Hill is the future. Mm-hmm. And they actually extended his contract or gave him more money after his retirement.
Is he filling those shoes?
I don't think so.
No,
He did win them some games last year. I'm not gonna sit here and cap like he did do his thing. Not even do his thing, but he did just enough for them to win during that period of time until Drew Brees came back to take over the throne. But I don't know if that's the future quarterback of your franchise that you think that's going to take you to another chip.
I'll give you that.
Tom Brady resigned. Gronk resigned. So they're doing another year in Tampa.
That's going to go nuts.
They're going to run it back.
I know they mad. You can't separate Gronk from shit.
Yo.
Oh, damn. That's funny.
And you know whose name I haven't seen is the fucking Atlanta Falcons. They haven't gotten involved in not one free agency.
Yeah.
We got the 4th pick coming up in a couple weeks. And they just extended, I think, Matt Ryan's contract or renegotiated his.
Yeah.
So he's going to be the future quarterback for the next couple of years, too. I think we should take a quarterback at the 4th pick. That's just my flowers. And then the rest of the draft, we should draft defensive players because we can't stop nobody from scoring. We may need a running back, too. We may need to scout one out, too.
I see you still speaking with this we. I see you still. You be trying to
French now.
You be trying to
Nah.
See, you be trying to play like you're not a fan though.
But I'm saying we as in the city of Atlanta.
So if you're a we as in the city of Atlanta, then you're a we as in the Falcons.
I'm not a fan until Matt Ryan leaves.
Whatever, yo. I'm not hearing it. You still saying we like I said. You part of the team. You definitely part of the team. Do you want to speak on this? I want you to lead this. Because I don't know what the fuck this is about, and I just seen this today.
What's up?
I want you to get this. I want you to get this topic off.
They sending jizz to the moon.
All right. I just wanted you to be. I just wanted you to be.
Don't look at me crazy. Don't look at me crazy.
I just wanted you.
It says scientists want to send a massive load of jizz to the moon. This is what the article says. This is from Vice. See, I can look this up too. This is on their website.
They're not using clinical terms.
Nah.
This is what literally the caption on their Instagram says. And I told y'all.
Jize.
Y'all go listen to episode 94, 93, To the Moon.
Yeah. 94.
Anyways, I don't even want to read this whole article, but it says.
Nah, you got to. At least.
No, you read it.
This is the important part.
I'm tired
this
of
is yours.
Go ahead and read it though for me. I'm tired of reading.
All right.
Popcorn.
It says. At the annual Institute of Electrical and Electronic Engineers Aerospace Conference, a team from the University of Arizona presented a report titled Lunar Pits and Lava Tubes
That's what I wanted you to read.
Modern Arc. The bottom line of their proposal is that they want to build a sperm bank under the dusty regolith of the lunar surface for safekeeping. So basically, they're talking about freezing sperm.
Yeah.
On the moon.
Yeah. And am I a futurist? I told you it's going to be at some point in time where the rich people, and it's really soon actually, it's probably in the next couple of years, where they're going to leave Earth and say, okay, the Earth is ending. We're going to the moon.
Okay,
they're already trying to build hotels up there as well. I don't know if you've seen that article.
Yeah, I have seen that. And for more specificity, it says the insurance policy for the future of humanity and all kinds of Earth species, so not just including humans. There would be a repository for reproductive cells, including sperm and eggs. So animals, insects, as well as human sperm is going to the moon in a sperm bank in a little test tube.
And it takes a very inquisitive and forward-thinking individual to even think about doing something like this. But they're foreseeing pretty much, at least what I'm taking away from it, they're foreseeing the end of Earth. Because why else would you be doing this? At some point in time, people are just going to be living in space and never coming back to Earth.
I mean, look, okay.
And that goes back to my question. What are you really bringing to the moon? You going to bring your shorty. You going to need some Wi-Fi. And of course, y'all going to have some space food.
Listen, we're going to get back to that question. But my thing is like, I get that, yes, we're trying to be futurists. We're trying to prevent the end of the world and, you know what I'm saying, humanity and species as we know it. But why is it a sperm bank? Why can't we, like, just evolve the species that we got now so we can keep it going and have them evolve into some shit that can ultimately maybe survive on the moon?
I don't know.
Why it gotta be a sperm bank? Like, that's sick.
Because the Earth, we be fucking up shit.
That's
animals.
nasty.
There's so many different animals that are extinct now.
And how are you gonna get sperm from a fucking roach? How you, like, a lot of things, like...
Science. Science.
Nah, that's just wild to
Science.
me. Y'all in them labs doing some real freaky shit. And that's honestly, like, I don't know, that's worrisome.
Is it freaky science?
No, that's facts. Yeah. Like, why are y'all thinking about this?
Yeah.
Like, sperm banks? Come on.
Yeah,
That's just weird to me. I'm sorry. That's weird as hell.
I think as far as anything else, I did see LeBron. Hold on, let me go to it real quick. LeBron James to become part owner of the Red Sox. And this was hilarious to me because if you're a big LeBron fan like I am, you remember those stouts when he was in Cleveland and he went against Boston every single year. Mm-hmm. And he couldn't get over that hump until he went to Miami. So it's kind of crazy that now he's trying to become part owner of the Red Sox. Not trying to be, he is.
He is.
Says LeBron and Mav Carter will join Fenway Sports Group as partners, making them the first black partners in FSG history. So definitely shouts out to you, King. I don't have the soundboard.
Big kudos.
But yeah, definitely he deserves that.
Big kudos to you, King, for sure. He's making some big moves.
That's crazy. On the screen is Rondo taking a picture next to this girl. It says LeBron is a bitch. She has like a Boston shirt on. Yeah. I do remember this picture though when this was circulating.
Rondo is a real one for that.
What else do we have to talk about before we get out of here? You said something about Drake and Bow Wow.
Oh yeah, so I just wanted to know, like, is it a reach? Like, is he pushing the goalpost for saying, because he can't? He did a little.
Play the clip.
Let me see if did I even send it to you? But basically, Drake has been on a roll giving I guess his most influential kudos. But okay, so this is the clip.
Everybody wants to have drinks and everybody wants to celebrate and turn up.
There you go.
You know, I just had to see Wizzle. I had to see Wizzle in person. You know, if it wasn't for you, there wouldn't be. That's why I'm on.
First of all, I've never called nobody Wizzle in person.
Yeah, that's what he did.
But yeah, I think his birthday just passed too. Bow Wow's birthday.
But I didn't really know that he was instrumental in his career, Bow Wow. I mean, so I was just asking, is that a reach? Like, I'm sorry, I just didn't know. Like, maybe I'm just not privy.
How old is Bow Wow? How old is Bow Wow and how old is Drake? Now, okay, Bow Wow is 34. Drake is probably around the same 33, 34. He might be. Yeah, 34. Drake is 34 as well.
Okay.
I mean, people don't give Bow Wow his flowers, but he deserves them. Bow Wow is an undisputed legend,
doubt.
No questions asked.
He might be
a clown. He might be. Y'all might call him a clown, or y'all might make fun of him now because of this internet shit. But let's not get it fucked up. When Bow Wow was in his peak, when it came to movies, when it came to putting out music.
Listen, that is he was that guy. Undebatable. That is, you know what I'm saying? Yes, he's a legend. He's an Atlanta legend. He's for sure, you know what I'm saying? All that. Big ups, flowers to you, King.
From Ohio, right?
Shad, yes.
I know he claims Atlanta, but I think he's from Ohio.
But where does that intersect? Like the timeline of Bow Wow, the crossover of Bow Wow to Drake. I haven't seen it. That's all I'm saying.
I think we would have to ask Aubrey. You have to come on the pod and answer the question.
Drake, we know you listen. Come on. Give us the interview. Give us the interview. But yeah, I just wanted to know if that was a force, because it was interesting to me. But I guess another shout out that I did wanted to do. Shout out to Bobby Shmurda. He finally found his hat from Hot Boy came down. So definitely big up to you, King, for sure.
Oh yeah, and this movie on Friday, what's the name of it? This the Justice League movie that's coming out.
Justice League, the Batman movie.
It's gonna be 4 hours long,
Mm-hmm.
and not Bow Wow. Batman better not be fighting dope fiends in this movie, because that's all Batman fights, dope fiends.
He always is.
I think Jackie Chan can whip his ass, but that's just me.
You think so?
Bro, Jackie Chan rumbled with the whole Bronx.
I mean, he did, but fight Batman? But they also, nobody in the Bronx had on Kevlar.
Have you ever been to the Bronx?
No.
The craziest people come out of the Bronx.
But were they wearing Batman suits?
They don't gotta be, I'm telling you.
Was they made out of carbon fiber?
I'm gonna take you to my hometown where I was born, and then you'll see why I say what I say.
Listen,
we'll recircle this question. We'll revisit this.
All right, we're gonna see. I'm definitely watching that whole shit, though.
I'm watching the whole thing. I have high expectations. I hope it's awesome. I'm not gonna cap the last couple DC movies I watched hasn't been it for me.
But see, that's the thing, though. Not to cut you off. That's the thing. Like, it's specify DC, and then I specify Batman. It's Batman, and then it's DC. Like, he's in the DC
it's still
universe.
Convoluted in the same thing.
But Batman is Batman because he's the best out of DC.
Hey,
Who else do you watch out of the DC universe?
I mean, I watched the. I was about to say WandaVision. You got me stuck with that
See?
WandaVision stuff.
That's Marvel, King.
But you got me Wonder Woman. The first movie was actually alright. The first one was alright. The second one couldn't even finish it.
Okay, but the thing is, the
Justice
only
League-
reason you watched Wonder Woman was because Gal Gadot was in it.
I mean, yeah, she was
Or
jaw
whatever
dropping
her
to
name
watch for sure. I was drooling, but
Okay.
that's still besides the point.
Listen, you wasn't watching it if nobody else was in it.
No, that's not true. That's not true. When I was a child, I was a comic book head. I had
As
all
well.
the toys. I had all the comics. You name it.
From DC and Marvel, or
the pajamas, both.
Okay.
Everything. I was
Alright.
giving it up.
Okay.
And let me see what else. Justice League. That was 2017. It wasn't that. It wasn't that for me. It wasn't it. Batman versus Superman.
Mid.
Rotten
Major.
Tomato. What else has came out in the past?
DC wise?
Yeah, Batman movies, of course. The Superman
was a
movie.
Justice
What was
League
it?
that
What
came
was
out
the
too.
Superman movie? Man of Steel. That
Yeah.
was alright. It was alright. I'll give y'all that. But I just think when I see Superman on display, he can kill everything and anybody. So the fact that
Yeah.
they try to limit his powers on screen just like eats me up sometimes.
No doubt. I'll give you that. Honestly, I've been having this fight in my head too for the longest. Should Superman be converted
Converted to what?
to Marvel? Should he be brought over to the other universe, to the dark side?
I was gonna say a joke that I'm not gonna
Don't
share
do
it here.
Don't do it. They gonna cancel you.
Yeah, but I think you know what I was gonna say.
Yes, that's why I say don't do it.
You know what? On that note, it's Moneybag Matthews. It's Scott Shiesty.
And it's Uncle Skull.
No, it's Scott Shiesty. Check it
You're
out.
hell. Nah, but I think that is pretty much the docket. Did you have sleepers, bro? Did you have anything that you wanted to? Any shout outs?
Shout out Tesla. Make me a Tesla Jeep with rims.
Wow,
That's what Vince Staples just tweeted.
that's
but
crazy.
Nah,
Hey, Vince Staples is hilarious. Shouts out Vince Staples for real.
He did say we need a Tesla Jeep. That would be hard. But do I have sleepers?
Yeah.
Nah, man. Shout out to all the fans listening, supporting,
No doubt.
subscribing, swiping up, doing all that good stuff.
Can I, like-
reposting us?
Can I tell them like what we got going on? The very next thing that we got going on, because I was supposed to get it off.
The floor is yours.
So this is our channel, and we have new merch coming out.
Oh, okay.
I did want to
I
drop
know
that
what
for
you're
y'all. I would have been, you know what I'm saying, rocking it tonight. But just know that we do have a very, very, very special drop, okay? This new merch, it's immaculate. So definitely be on the lookout for that shit because it's dropping soon. But yeah, no, I just want to get that off.
Vince Staples said niggas should have robbed Moesha.
Nah, that's sick. Brandy, Queen, nah. Listen, I can't do that.
Yo, I'm out.
I
Okay,
can't do
but yeah,
that.
seriously, yeah, we do have merch coming out.
Yeah.
It's hard. That's all I gotta
It's
say. Y'all gotta see it.
Yeah.
I'm not giving y'all no further details till we
So definitely
sneak peek it.
cop that when we drop for sure. But yeah, so definitely shout out to first timers, the last timers, and the in betweeners for coming back week after week, showing all the love to us. Remember, you know what I'm saying, we do drop Wednesdays. Visuals come Saturday. So be on the lookout for that as well. We are on every streaming service, every platform, you name it. You can't miss us. So yeah, show love. It costs $0.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't got no sleepers.
On that note,
Brochillians
Brochillians
out.